another mean line. Such this beautiful apple fruit. So, each one grace must of course be considered by the God lover as a one proving preparation by such a beautiful lover God. Upon what? That's right. So, as long as each one grace must be considered by the God lover as a one proving preparation, so therefore such a beautiful paradise complete building, meaning such a beautiful eternal and complete happiness building as the most ever big grace must of course be considered as well by the God lover as the most ever big beautiful proving preparation, which of course contains more and more uncountable proving graces, meaning more and more uncountable proving preparations as well. And of course, the wisdom by such beautiful lover wisdom God behind proving or preparing such all uncountable proofs or preparations is exactly for just getting his lover to of course carefully think, obviously know, and then to undoubtedly believe by the most beautiful obvious proof in what? That's right, in such a beautiful love or God real existence. Through such a beautiful love or God aim behind start creating his lover, which is the aim of what? That's right, it is the aim of getting his lover to lovely, respectfully, gratefully, and obviously know his creator as a beautiful lover God who has mainly aimed to start creating just for generously loving and also for being respectfully and gratefully loved as well, meaning for generously loving each one of his lovers and for also making each one of them respectfully and gratefully loves him as well. So, now, for example, such this beautiful apple fruit with its of course beautiful image, its beautiful smell, and also its beautiful taste as well. Such a beautiful lover God has lovely and generously aimed getting his lover to carefully look at this beautiful apple fruit, also to deeply think of it by his mind to obviously know and then of course to undoubtedly believe in this beautiful apple fruit as just and only one of such uncountable, beautiful, bestowed, proving graces of the paradise, meaning as also just and only one of such uncountable, bestowed, proving preparations, which of course causes to the God lover just and only one part of happiness. Notes please, just and only one part of happiness building, not all the eternal and complete happiness building, meaning just and only one part of such paradise complete building, not all of it. And of course, for also making this one part of happiness, meaning this one part of the paradise, is being as well considered by the God lover as just and only one part of the most ever big, beautiful, and obvious complete proof building as a whole, which is exactly such a beautiful paradise complete building as a whole, which means also exactly such a beautiful happiness complete building as a whole as well. It's also better here for the God lover to note that even the only one grace itself as approving preparation may also sometimes include more and more graces, meaning also more and more proving preparations as well. Once again, once again, it's also better here for the God lover to note that even the only one grace itself as a proving preparation may also sometimes include more and more graces, meaning also more and more proving preparations as well. For example, this only one beautiful apple fruit as a grace, of course, includes the grace of its beautiful image, which beautifully causes a part of happiness to the God lover once he looks at it as well. Also, this same beautiful apple fruit, of course, includes the grace of its beautiful smell, which beautifully causes another part of happiness to the God lover once he smells it as well. Also, this same beautiful apple fruit, of course, includes the grace of its tastes, which beautifully causes another part of happiness to the God lover once he tastes it as well. So now, of course, the God lover can obviously note and then undoubtedly believe as well in how much really such his beautiful lover God loves him, such uncountable and incomparable kind of love. And the proof is simply such, of course, uncountable bestow proving graces which have been lovely and generously prepared by such, of course, beautiful lover God at the most beautiful obvious proving preparations, so that the God lover can then of course undoubtedly believe in what? That's right. So now, it's also better here to remind the God lover that what has been said about this example of this only one apple fruit as just and only one grace, also as just and only one obvious proving preparation, also as an only one part of such a beautiful, eternal, and complete happiness building, meaning as an only one part of such beautiful paradise complete building as well, of course, can exactly be said about each other one of such uncountable bestow proving graces as well, such as, for example, the grace of mind, which of course includes the sense of listening grace, the sense of looking grace, the sense of tasting grace, the sense of smelling grace, also the reading and writing ability grace, also the grace of such a beautiful love or God word's message that has been sent with each messenger to each God lover's nation, justify of course their language they were speaking, so that they could then understand, and so on. And as we come to such a detailed explanation of such a beautiful lover God word's message, so it's better for the God lover to know that in such a beautiful lover God word's message, the God lover can already find the detailed explanations of more and more graces, which of course considers as more and more proving preparations as well. So, just read carefully more and more for of course being happy more and more, and just remember whenever you read that this beautiful lover God word's message, of course, as just and only one of such uncountable bestow proving graces, meaning also meaning as also just and only one part of such a beautiful eternal and complete happiness building, meaning as just and only one part of such a beautiful paradise complete building as well, it must also be considered as any other bestow proving graces, as a beautiful tool that has been lovely and generously prepared by, of course, such a beautiful lover God, in order to directly talk to his lover from behind as well. So now the God lover already knew the language that such his beautiful lover God is already talking to him from behind. That's right. It is such language of bestowing, proving happiness by proving graces. So that's why as well the language that the God lover must directly talk to such his beautiful lover God with must undoubtedly be such a proper, respectful, and grateful thanking by such of course proper way, which such a beautiful lover God himself has lovely and generously established, obviously explained it and properly named it the worshipping, meaning also the religion, meaning also such whole beautiful moralities, which represented simply by such a beautiful love of God in all what it has properly to be done by the God lover, and also all what it has not properly to be done, through which the God lover can then, of course, really prove his real loving to such his beautiful love of God as well. So, see in the next episodes another mean lines with its detailed explanation, of course by such a beautiful love of God, upon that it is undoubtedly the truth. So, till we meet again next episode, I love you.